y'all, it's me, Hasina, and I'm back with Hasina's Test Kitchen, and we're going to be making something with some garbanzo beans. Have y'all made any desserts using garbanzo beans? Well, I'm mixing up some recipes. I made this recipe last month, and I did record it. However, somewhere throughout the footage, half of it, my camera cut off. So hopefully I can duplicate that and remake it and make it as spectacular as I did the last time. It was supposed to have been a cookie, but it tasted like a brownie. So we're gonna try it again. So we have 1 can of garbanzo beans into the food processor. Let me move all this stuff out of the way now that I have my little screenshot. Girl, get it together. This is a 15.5-ounce can of garbanzo beans. I got mine from Sprouts. These are organic garbanzo beans. Use any garbanzo beans you like. Just make sure they are cooked. You may need some liquid, you may not. We're gonna find that out. That's why they call this test kitchen, to see, you know, we're testing things out. We're gonna use 10 Madjool Dates, 8, 9, and 10. I'm gonna need to wash my hands after this. We're gonna pit these. Now make sure you open these up fully, just to make sure you're not getting a date that has any type of mold in it, because sometimes, you know, 1 or 2, maybe 3 out of the bag may have some mold in it. So that's why you should just never pull a date out of the bag and just start eating it. Peel it open, remove the pit. Even if they are pitted, open it, see what it looks like. Because let me tell you, it is not a good feeling or taste in your mouth when you come across a date that's expired. Your girl's done that a time or 2, and I'll never do it again. Oh, this doesn't even have a pit in it. Okay, cool. Psst. Just to get them started. Last time I put everything in here, and girl, it was a lot. Make sure you have your spatula available, or a spoon or some sort, so you can break these up. Well, this is already looking like. That is your oven. You're gonna preheat your oven to 370 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, it looks like we're gonna need some extracurricular items in here. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this juice, just a little bit. All right, that looks good. That looks good. All right, now we're gonna use 100 grams of coconut. No, 2. That'd be all right. All right, after this 100 grams of coconut, we're gonna do 1/2 cup of cacao powder. I use Ramino cacao powder. This is one of the best cacao powders to have. All right, 1/2 cup. Is that a 1/2 cup? I feel like I want more. But we'll taste it, and we'll just do the tastings of this. Oh, banana. So what I have here, guys, are some bananas that I took out of the freezer. So I froze some of these bananas. 6 ounces of banana. think I was not supposed to use this. I'm gonna taste this and see what it tastes like. It doesn't look as thick as it was before. Oh, it is kind of thick. That tastes delicious. It needs nothing else. It needs nothing else whatsoever. I cannot wait to get this out of the oven. Okay, I'm gonna clear this up. I'm gonna go get my cookie sheet. All right, I'm back, y'all. I have my cookie sheet lined with foil and parchment paper. I have some walnuts that are at the bottom of the barrel here, so I'm gonna use that. We're gonna use 1.5 ounces, okay, of walnuts. That is 1.6. This is a lot, so I think we're gonna add more. So we're gonna add another 1.5 ounces, so it'll be a total of 3 ounces. Okay, we're gonna chop some of these up here. Just give them a light smash with the back of your measuring cup or spoon or spatula or whatever you have. Now we're gonna put in 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds. I put 1.5. So I'm gonna need to change this. So we have 3, oh, I put 2 ounces of walnuts. So we had 3 ounces of walnuts and 1.5 pumpkin seeds. All right. Good. Girl, we need more. This is not a lot. I eat more than that with my nuts and dates. 2 ounces of pumpkin seeds. These are good for you anyway. Let's do 2.5. The bowl, put this in the bowl. Make sure you get everything out. You know my motto, we weight it, we scrape it. You weight it, you put it in the bowl. You weight it, you eat it. It's all accounted for. This is all accounted for, guys. Leave no swipe unswiped. I think I'm good. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, I think we're good. You know what I'm also gonna do? I'm gonna lightly spray this parchment paper with oil, just because I think I should. So we've got our 2.5 cups, 2.5 ounces of pumpkin seeds. We have our 3 ounces of crushed walnuts. And I have dark chocolate, baking gem, 70% cacao, from Hue chocolates. We're gonna do, oh, just put this in here. 60 grams, that's 2 servings. That's 69 grams in there. Oh, look, I need more. I need more. So that's 69. Let's do 90. It's 20 more. All right, so. All right, let's get to mixing. Now, when I made these last time, I made my husband some cookies, and I had that on tape as well. And that didn't go through. I made him some keto cookies, and that was with egg whites, egg yolks. You mix them separately, and you combine them with almond flour. Was it coconut flour too? I don't think there's any coconut flour in there. And the dark chocolate chips, the keto chocolate chips. Oh, sorry, I used the organic and paleo chocolate chips from this Hue company, and some walnuts. He liked them. So you're supposed to let this sit in the refrigerator. It just now came to me. You're supposed to let this sit in the refrigerator for 30 minutes and let it set before you bake it. So we'll be back. Alright guys, I'll be back in just a few minutes with this already chilled, so we can go ahead and pop this into the oven. Hey y'all, I'm back. Okay, so it's been about an hour and a half, maybe close to an hour and a half since this has been out or in the refrigerator. And this is what it looks like. So I remember I have the coconut, shredded coconut, I have the garbanzo beans, I have the dates, I have the banana. That's the main, I guess, binder of all this. Then I have the chocolate in there, the walnuts, and the pumpkin seeds. I believe that's it. Is that it, girl? Oh, and the cocoa powder. Yep. That's it. That's all it is. So this is flourless. This has no flour in it. So let me take these rings off. Here we go. I'm gonna roll them in balls. So these are gonna be like brownie bites. So this is 1/3 of a cup. What is this? 1/8 of a cup. This is the 1/8 of a cup scoop I have here. Give or take an ounce, a gram, or whatnot. So as soon as I get these formed, I'm gonna smash them down a little bit. See how many of these make. I wanna say these are gonna make 16. All right, so I'm gonna get these formed and then I'll come back. All right, I'm on the last two, guys. I'm on the last two. These are pretty uniform. Maybe the first ones that I started out, like the first maybe 3, maybe 4. Oh, that's kind of too big. That's okay. We're just guesstimating the calories on this. It's going to be around 244 calories. A brownie. No, that was the other recipe I'm getting ready to do. This is different. Hang on. We'll check the macros on this when these come out of the oven. Yeah, that's too big. When these come out of the oven. I may reform some of these to make sure that they are kind of more uniform, because I am going to be taking these with me to work. And I want to make sure my macros are somewhat in line with what these are actually. Okay, this can use some more. This one can use some more. Alright, so I do have 16 of these, like I thought I was going to have. Let's put these more uniformly on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I have 15. Sorry. I miscounted. I have 15 of these. I have to change that on my fitness pal as well. Alright. I'm going to smash these down. These are not going to spread on their own since there's no flour, no butter, no eggs, anything like that in here. So basically this is pretty much dairy free. Is this gluten free? Coconut's not gluten. Chickpeas don't have gluten. That's a legume. Walnuts, unless you have a nut allergy, keep the nuts out of the recipe, okay? And the dates are not gluten or dairy. Yep. I think this is a gluten-free dessert. I'm not gluten certified nutritionist or anything, but I do know what gluten is, and this doesn't have any gluten in it. If you want to add cranberries in this will be a great addition to this recipe. Of course, it'll add more calories on your macros, but there we go. All right, I'm gonna pop these into the oven, guys. I have my oven preheated at 370 degrees. I want to say my oven's maybe about 10 degrees off, so normally it'd be like, hey,
come here.
no, come on, I'm not gonna save you.
Sorry about that.
All right, back to the regularly scheduled program. My oven's maybe about 10 degrees off, so that's why I have it at 370. Normally I'd have it at 350, 360.
Do what now?
All right, this is what they're looking like. Can you see that? Looks good. That's right. Put it in the light. I'm gonna put this in the oven for about 20 minutes, and I'll be back with what these look like. And we'll do a taste test on the test kitchen. All right, guys, we're back. So this actually was 30 minutes. These are nice and solid. Let's break one open. See what you got there. Ooh, we got a little chocolate chip meltiness going on here. They're about warm. I had them resting for about 30 minutes. It's good and chocolatey. You can taste a little bit of the banana. Taste the coconut. If this was, if I had to do this over again, I'd probably put 150 grams of coconut instead of 100. As I think the coconut and chocolate is like legit. Walnuts are good. This pumpkin seed. This is very good. What can I do different on this? Definitely add 150 grams or an extra 50 grams of shredded coconut. Maybe another quarter cup of the raw cacao powder, just to make it a little bit more fudgier tasting. This is good. All right. Would I add any fruit to this, like dried fruit, besides the dates? The dates are only in there for sweetness, and the sweetness is on point. If you want it sweeter, maybe add 15 dates instead of 10 dates. But of course, your calories are gonna get a little higher. This is good, guys. This is this is 8 out of 10 for sure. And I think with the addition of the extra cacao powder and the coconut, it'll be a 10 out of 10. But since I don't have those extras in there, 8 out of 10. This be gluten-free? Oh yeah. Right on the money. Alright guys, I have another recipe coming up. I'm going to put these in a container. I think I'll make some muffins next. That'll be on another video. I'm getting ready to make those here in a little bit. So I'm tapping on my mouthful. This is delicious. Let's get the macros on this. Oh, that is correct. So what I actually did is I added extra things that I did not update in this yet. So hold that thought. Yeah, let me update. Kept that. That was the same. Chickpeas, yep. And the walnuts I added. That was 2.5 ounces. Banana, yep, that was good. And the chocolate. I did. Girl, what did you do? I kept it 60. 2 servings. Okay, I didn't go overboard on that. All right, let's save. So I have this as 8 servings. So each cookie, let's go ahead and edit the recipe one more time. This made 15 cookies. Oh yeah, that's good. So it's 198 calories per cookie. 10.8 grams of fat, so almost 11 grams. We have total carbohydrates at 21.6 per cookie, and total protein is 4.6. So if I had 2 of these, that'd be about 400 calories, okay? Which isn't bad. With a protein shake, well, I'd probably have protein and water in a shaker cup, and a couple of boiled eggs. Of course, I'd have the eggs first, then the protein in this. This would be like dessert. All right, guys. We have made another successful test kitchen today. I enjoy making this for you guys. If you guys enjoy what you're watching, please like the video. And if you want to see more of what I'm doing in my life and what I'm doing in the kitchen, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you come back. Remember, everyone, have fun, enjoy life. Don't take anyone or anything for granted that you have. A lot of people in this world are not as fortunate as some of us, and don't take anything for granted. Don't take everything so serious. Enjoy what you have. That was a little longer outro than normal, but I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.